What's your view on how political parties and the community should respond to the return of Pauline Hanson and One Nation?
I think we've got to be really careful about how we deal with this. We've got to recognise it's not just Pauline Hanson and One Nation. There's this sprouting groups of various single-issue, prejudiced, right-wing, populist groups happening here, happening in the UK, happening in the USA. It's an international movement of sorts, and it's one which really worries me because of my own background as a refugee child in the 1930s, because the last time we saw some of this populist uprising type stuff was Hitler, Mussolini, Stalin, whatever, And I think we've got to look at what's causing Pauline Hanson rather than Pauline Hanson herself. I think screaming insults at her and carrying on about fish shops and generally behaving in that particular manner is actually counterproductive. You just make her seem more of a martyr. And you don't deal with the fact that there's a lot of really unhappy people who are voting for her because they see in her something that isn't there amongst elites and various other groups. So we just need to not feed into that. But we need to look seriously at the sorts of issues, not the race issue, because that obviously we don't move on. But there's lots of other issues that are making people feel very uncomfortable with the two major parties at the moment. The votes for the minor parties shows that quite clearly, and we need to tackle it on that basis. But please stop hurling insults at her.